One of the most weird looking nail shapes in the world, the one that makes any nails and hands look wider and more bulky. That's the shape we're going to do today on myself, and it's called duck nails. I have to be honest, during almost 20 years of my nail career, I've been avoiding doing this nail shape. I think I tried almost every nail shape out there, well, maybe except for bubble nails. And sometimes I changed my mind, like when I started doing nails, I never liked stilettos. I thought they're too long, too sharp, they just don't look good. But over time, I started doing it more often for myself, for my clients, and now I love it. This is one of my favorite shapes now. So who knows, maybe the same thing is going to happen to me with duck nails once I see them on my hand. The reason I decided to do this nail shape now is because it's trending, it's getting more popular. I see it more often in my Instagram and Pinterest feeds. Many companies are offering duck nail soft gel tips now, so I just feel that I need to try this trend. Even though you can probably tell I'm not super excited about it, but I'm curious, so let's try it.
Hello guys, this is Anastasia. Let's start with the prep. I just removed old product from my nails and now I'm going to do dry manicure using flame-shaped diamond bead with red abrasive mark. Then I need to remove the surface shine and some leftovers from the previous product. So I'm using 180 buffer. I'm using this small one because it's a single use. So I usually throw it away after I buff my nails. Since we're doing nail shape experiment here and I don't think I'm ready to have them for longer than 24 hours, I decided not to do sculptured duck nails yet. We're going to make them press-on nail style. And now I will show you how I do that so they will last for 24 hours, but then we can easily take them off. First, we need to do manicure and nail prep like we normally do because we still want the product to last. Then I trim the cuticles and this is what my natural nails look like. It's been a while since I saw them like this. Then I'm going to apply nail dehydrator to make sure that the surface of the nails is clean. And then if I would do press-on nails normally, we would use weather glue or special double-sided gel strips. But instead, I want to protect my nails first because whenever I apply these gel strips directly on my naked nail, sometimes I get some layers ripped off. That's why I prefer applying base coat first. So I'm going to apply a super thin layer first and cure it for 30 seconds in LED. Then I will apply the second one, but I'm not going to apply too much because if we will get thick application, it will not be easy to apply the tips on top. So 2 super thin coats, that's enough. After curing, we need to take off a sticky layer. I'm using lint-free wipe and alcohol to make sure that the surface is clean. And then I'm going to use duck nails tips, which I ordered on Amazon. This is what they look like. The fact that there are duck nails tips, whether traditional tips or soft gel tips, and more companies are launching this nail shape right now, means that clients are actually asking for it. So that makes me even more curious because there are people out there who like this shape and find it convenient. I'm going to find the matching sizes for my nails, and it was a bit of a challenge because I always wanted to pick the size that is smaller to make them look less wide, but that's not the point in this shape. They are going to look wide anyways. I'm going to use these double-sided gel stickers. Normally they're used for press-ons and we're going to use them today because this is just a temporary nail extensions, and because I have base coat underneath, my natural nails will be protected. So first I apply it on the nail, and since I'm doing my own nails, I'm going to apply on 5 of them, and then we will take them off and apply the tips. By the way, this is a set of double-sided gel stickers from Temu, and now I figured that there are different types of them. These ones are pretty small, so usually they do not really fit on my entire nail plates, like they're too small for them. And also, these are quite hard to take off because I also tried the different kinds that usually comes in the kits, like with BT Art Box nails, and those were much better. So there are also different kinds of gel stickers. Now it's time to take it off and apply my first duck nail on my thumb. Oh my god, it looks so weird and so unusual. I don't think I've ever seen my hand looking like this. But let's continue. I'm really curious what the full hand is going to look like. When I was in first or probably second grade, there was this cartoon DuckTales that was always aired on Sundays, and I loved watching this. And then I heard Simply Nailogical, I think in one of her videos, this analogy like duck nails. Ooh. And now this entire time I was doing these nails, this song was in my head. Let me guys know if you know which song I'm talking about. Then I realized that on some tips we have this residue on the free edge, so I probably should have filed it, or maybe I could do it when they're on top of my nails either and get that experience on filing and shaping duck nails. When I was doing this shape, I was thinking that most nail shapes that we see today, well, except for fashion or extreme nail shapes, they all come from the similar natural nail shapes, right? We can't have stilettos, well, some people can on their natural nails. We can have almond nails and square nails and duck nails too. Actually, some people have wide nail plates, so when they grow longer, they look a little bit like this. So in some ways it is like an imitation of Mother Nature, but on the other hand, once they grow longer, I seriously doubt that they're going to look like this. I don't think I've ever seen natural nails that wide. Then I decided that it's time to do some design, and I really didn't want to apply just one color, so we're going to use glitter instead. And I'm going to try different patterns on each nails and see, maybe it will be even possible to make them look differently. You know, not very ducky. So I applied gel, I did not cure it, and then I'm going to apply glitter on top. When I was doing some research on this duck nails trend, I noticed that sometimes nails have this nail art that you would normally see on Instagram or Pinterest. A little bit of rhinestones, ombre, or French nails. But about 50% of them, like half of all the nail art I've seen, is really eye-catching. Like you can see a lot of rhinestones and glitter and lots of neon colors. So I thought, since I'm already experimenting with this nail shape, I'm also going to add lots of glitter, so it's all going to sparkle. Since we have transparent nail tips, if I apply more glitter and color in the center, the corners are going to be invisible, so this shape is not going to look as wide. But it's still going to be wide, so I will get this full experience with these nails. I'm just curious, is there any way to do design or color application so they will look slightly different? So whenever you leave some empty spaces without the glitter, transparent ones, the nail looks slightly different. I still decided to do one nail which is full of glitter just to see how it looks. When using loose glitter, make sure that you do not have any particles that are sticking up too much. So before curing, make sure they're all flat. Now we need to take care of the thumbnail, and I decided to apply glitter in a frame style. So I will apply on the free edge, along the side walls, and near the cuticle. But in the middle, we will have my natural nail, which is visible, and I don't really like this, so I will add just a tiny bit of glitter too, so we will hide it. Now we can cure it, clean the excess loose glitter that is not attached to the nails, and we have my first set of duck nails. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I mean, glitter looks nice, but on the other hand, it's just weird. So let's try doing regular everyday things, and I'm going to try to shred some strawberries. And the thing is, this is my left non-dominant hand, and I'm not cutting anything with it. I just need to hold it, and it feels weird because the nails are so wide. I feel like they're going to be on the way of the knife all the time. Taking pickles from the bottle is super convenient. So yes, in this case, they're very useful. And I love pickles, by the way. Then I figured that it's quite a challenge to lace your shoes or anything else, and let me show you why. So whenever I'm doing this loop, it's like stuck in there because the free edge of the nail is wider than this part, but it's still possible. So I think it's just like with any other nail shape or extreme nail length, you can get used to it, find some ways to live with them, and then you will be able to operate. I didn't have any plans for this particular day, and then I realized that I promised that I'm going to the circus with my friends, and I thought that these nails are probably going to be a perfect fit, but it was really dark there, so no one even noticed and gave me any compliments for this nail shape.
It's been almost 24 hours since I did these duck nail extensions, and now I can definitely say that besides being one of the most unattractive nail shapes in the world, in my opinion, it's also one of the most impractical nail shapes, because I couldn't do so many regular things, and I did extensions only on one hand, and it's my left non-dominant hand. Also, they're not that long. I had nails much longer than that, and I could do just fine. I was looking forward for this moment until I can finally take them off and feel this freedom and put my fingers finally all together. Let me guys know, what do you think? Do you like this shape or not? And do you know someone who's always having nails like this? Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching this nail experiment and also you like nail tutorials, do not forget to subscribe because I post a new video every week. See you in my next one. Goodbye!